And more importantly, I'm going to lay this out here now. This week, I have told people that I found out that somebody that was also very connected to the Tilly tapes, that I'm very much close to. I was close to before the Tilly tapes and I was close to after the Tilly tapes. Things are happening in our life right now, and I don't want to have to ask this woman to come up here yet again and... Sorry, just 1 second. Let me just check these messages because it is my mods going absolutely mad. Get Judas out my chat. That man is blocked in every capacity. Do not let him in this chat. He's absolutely rotten. 2 seconds, people. No, Judas, you don't come in peace because you're part of the problem. In fact, mods, don't block him a minute. Judas, you're part of the problem because you are another one that consistently runs around with these tapes. Canadian Cash, get rid of him, please. You're not going to trigger me into this, yeah? You're not. Not today. Rhinos are us, get rid of him, please. Hi, Beth. 2 seconds. Let me just check these. Sorry about that. I just needed to check. So, mods and friends and whatever that are messaging me and getting things that I need right now together, I'm going to put my notifications. I'm going to put my notification. Round of applause, Torian. Do you hear them messages? Bam, 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 bam. Do you hear that? Support. Do you? I am blessed. Every day, in every part of my life, I am blessed because of these people. I am. And I've decided... Just like that, I'm getting messages. One message I've had from a particular person, don't know who it is yet, but they've been stupid enough to WhatsApp me, talking about my children and stop threatening to ring social services, you fat mess. This has been consistent for days now. Everybody tap that screen. Everybody share this live. Bun the Tilly tapes, lol. And let's just get this rolling. I'm going to have to recap because somebody's obviously screen recording for me so that I don't have to keep talking about this and keep going over it and over it and over it and over it. The question originally that was asked of me is, have I had a good day? I am trying to have a productive day, and I am trying to be a productive person. And like I've said already, those people that know me from old will know that this week has been trying my goddamn patience. It has, in every way. I want to let Tilly out the box. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I am struggling like I have not struggled in a very long time. Let me just check this box. Judas, I'm not letting you in the box. You're crazy if you think I'm going to let you in the box. You're part of the problem. That WhatsApp message is telling the truth. Block them, mods, please. You actually think you're going to trigger me into this live, don't you? To talk about these Tilly tapes. Now, just to recap for the last few days, I was in a live a few days ago. I've lost track of the days now on how many days this has been going on for. I was in a live. Is Miss Derry... can someone show this out to Miss Derry, please? Can one of the mods find Miss Derry for me, please? Because we're going to recap on exactly what's happened. And I'm not spending... In fact, I'm taking my medication. Someone's just reminded me. Thank you. I'm taking the medication right now. Back to the mods. I've now muted my WhatsApp. So if you're WhatsApping me, thanks, Miss Derry. Miss Derry, have you got enough followers to get up in the box? If not, don't worry. I'll ask the mods to pin it. No, I'm going to let Judas stay because I'm interested. With Judas, normally, Judas will go straight in with bad comments, yeah? For him not to come with that energy, I'm going to let him stay. But the minute he starts slagging me off, get him gone, okay? Do you need me, View? I'm on about 6%. Go and charge your phone. It's fine. Can we get rid of King Kesh, please? Thank you. So, whilst everyone can see that Beth is commenting, saying that she's on 6%, do I need her? There is something really important going on in Beth's life right now, and I need to be there for her as well. And like I was saying, I am in a blessed situation, and this whole thing is pushing me. Yeah, it really is pushing me. But when someone's got something so serious going on in their lives, do I really want to put them on a platform to tell you guys again that she had part in this whole Tilly tape thing, explain how they were cut down to size? I mean, do you know what made me laugh in Canadian Angie's live earlier on? And this is another reason why I'm not going over the Tilly tapes again. For her sake, my sake, and everyone else's sake. In Canadian Angie's live earlier on, the people were actually saying it doesn't sound like me. The people were actually saying it doesn't sound like me about these Tilly tapes. What really fucking happened, yeah? And actually, I'm in a place in my life right now where I don't want to allow any negative energy around me that trigger me to fuck like the Tilly tapes does, right? I need that for myself. I need that for my children. I need that for Beth. I need that for a whole heap of people around me. That person's coming over. That's fine. Thank you. Mods, can you just pin... thanks, Jodie. I'm going to unpin that. So just to verify, this is the person that I'm referring to. This is my very close friend that made a mistake in 2018 with a group of other people that I have forgiven bar one person. The whole lot, I've forgiven the whole lot for it. Because a lot of things happened back then. A lot of narratives were pushed. A lot of shit stirring went on. And eventually I was cleared. End of story. Right? End of story. And then, when that wasn't good enough, Alex Westgarth himself, the main man behind the Tilly tapes, has already been live this year and said that I did not bribe no paedophile. I'm going to reiterate yet again that the sting in question, the only sting that I've ever done where a man has offered the decoy, being the operative word, the decoy money, which is what they're referring to in them tapes, He did indeed get arrested, and everybody but one person until this year owned their shit. He's done it in Angie's box. He's done it in this box. He's done it when Fact Freak has joined. He's done it with Miss Red in the picture. Like, there are so many big creators or people that you could ask about these Tilly tapes, and you've run with it anyway for your pure hatred. And then, when that wasn't good enough, you want to go and do some research on YouTube and drag up all the same bullshit again. But I'm the bully. Yeah? No. I don't think so. And given that I've just received a video of you calling a white man pink, I do not and will not and fucking refuse to drag my long-term friend through this mess again to humiliate us both in front of hundreds of people. For what? For what reason? Because the only people that suffer at the end of it are me, her, the person that recorded it, and all the other people that don't want it around, yeah? All of us. None of us like going through this because it was a fucking triggering time and a lot of bad things happened. To me, mainly, yeah? My children should have been primarily at that top of that list, and they were forgotten about for a hell of a fucking long time, yeah? I'm not doing it. End of story. You are using me at this point for clout, Torian. You cannot back up the things that you support. You use racist innuendo yourself, and then you're running around this app box after box after box after box, showing yourself for what you are. I've not had to do any work whatsoever. None. Zero. And the minute anyone defends themselves against you when you've done it, they're racist. They're this, they're that. Bullshit, you're the racist. Fact. You have got such a bee in your bonnet that you are putting this activism that everybody else is trying to push about racism in society. You are making it look like a fucking joke. You're not even clever enough to hide your own number. So why the fucking hell are you running around like you're the fucking queen? Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up, because no one gives a fuck. Least of all me. I am going to the police, whether you call me a grass or not. I'm going to the police at this point because this is harassment. I've done 2 lives to your 15 fucking thousand every day since. And all I did, Miss Derry, if you're still in the chat, confirm, all I did at this point was defend a woman that has never had any beef with you, because you're lying to everyone. I've asked her. You went for her mother, and I told you not to do that. You were fine with me, and you told this on Angie's live. You were fine with me after the doll incident because I explained it to you, and you were fine with me. You said that yourself on Angie's live. So you've done this whole hate campaign of racism, activism about racism, whilst lying to every fucking person out there about why we're here in the first place. I don't need my good friend Beth or my good friend Positive Vibes or Jenny, because I know that you're in the WhatsApp. I don't need Luke from Ghost. I don't need any of those hunters to step forward for me no fucking more, because I ain't answering to this shit anymore. Because no matter what anyone says about me, I have never in my life done the things that you lot have done to me over the last few days. I haven't. Rise up, Angie. There, Miss Derry's in the comments. Read the comment. Yes, Tam, all you did was stick up for me. Torian has said herself in Angie's live. She said that herself. And all they've done since is collect people that don't like me. You're a bully group. That's what you are. Flat out bully group. Angie has had my back, shockingly. That does not mean that I agree with everything that's been said or everything that's been done. But do you know what really does shock me? Somebody was right when they said out there that nobody's talking about it. Everybody has watched how bullied I've been over the last few days, and nobody has talked about it that's got big platforms. Hardly anyone. And do you know what? This isn't on you, because it ain't your problem. And I don't want you dragged into my mess again, because they tried to do that once already on TikTok. Let's not forget that. Yeah? And I'm going to let Angie up, actually, because she will confirm exactly what Torian said. Oh, I didn't realise you were in the box, Beth. Sorry.
Tells I've been muted, mate.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Can someone... oh, that's because people don't want you to speak. That's why. Oh, my God.
I'm not staying on. Like, when Angie's finished.
That's not the real Angie.
Cool. Tilly got set up, and I don't understand why I have to keep repeating myself. As a 30-year-old woman who did this when I was 20.
I don't even want this done, Beth. I don't think it should be done.
Like,
I don't want you to go. I don't want any of us to go through this. I don't think we need to explain ourselves. And do you know what? I feel even bad just even asking you. Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't care. I'm coming off anyway. It's just fucking stupid that it's still being brought up fucking, what, 7 years later?
And I do really appreciate you, because all afternoon you've been saying to me, don't do it, you're better than this, blah, blah, blah. And I've had messages and calls all day for the last few days, like, and that's why I don't want to let these people down, because these people have to go through this stuff with me. Like, when I'm a fucking mess, who do you think has to pick me up and put me back together?
No, we get that, and obviously we'll always tell you not to entertain it, not to do it, but at the end of the day, the reality is you have every right to defend yourself against things that are so old that people don't care anymore. No.
Right, Troy's not in my box. I want to say something about Troy before I let him up in the box as well, but let me know if he's definitely here. Oh, Beth, it's just so boring. It is so boring. But what really, really bothers me the most is that I still let it get to me to a stage that I want to fucking defend myself. That's the only thing that I'm upset about, and that's why.
Yeah, because I'm not being funny, right? So anyone that was in that at that time knows that I went for Tilly in the ways that I knew were going to trigger her. So people still bringing that up. You're going to still get a reaction from her, and you know it. That's why you do it. And that's the stupid part. Like, you're all bringing things up. I am 30 years of age now. And
yeah, and you were in your early 20s.
22.
Yeah, she was in her early 20s when this happened.
Did you want me?
Troy, yeah, I wanted to... I know you don't know me, and yeah. I've heard a couple of things about what you've said, obviously, and you know that I can't fuck with that shit. However, I am another person just like yourself, that when my children get used against me, I don't know what I'm capable of. Do you know what I mean? So
I'm going to drop down while you
there's more to it than that.
I need to.
What it was, so obviously the screenshots there from... Oh, sorry, go on, sorry.
No, it's cool.
There were screenshots there from 13 years ago, yeah?
It might well be, but do you know what?
Again. For a start, yeah. TikTok waiting around then, yeah? But the most recent ones, I nearly lost both my children in hospital due to low in oxygen.
Yeah, I mean, one of my lovely women that honestly has got my back, as I've asked, because I trust her with my life. She's always been there, and I asked her about you. I've asked several people about you, and all round, I've had nothing but positive comments about it. But I'm not going to lie to you, Troy. I don't know you from Adam, and I don't want this to come across offensive, because I know that you've had my back without even knowing me. But I am really conflicted with what's been said. But I do totally understand that people act out of character when people come for their children, and I am guilty of that myself. So, do you know what I mean? It's a really hard place for me to be, because part of me wants to fuck with you because everyone else is saying that you're a good guy, but that little thing, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so obviously, I can explain it to you.
Yeah, go on, go ahead, I'm listening.
So basically, like I said, my daughter went in low on oxygen. Her oxygen levels are 72. And it should have been between 92 and 95. Yeah?
Yeah. I've been there myself with my daughter. I was really ill.
I had to stay up 5 days in a row in hospital to watch my daughter not speak, not move. the only thing she could say after day 3 were daddy. Yeah? Day 5, she was moving about. Yeah? So, she was right to go home. Obviously, her oxygen levels were sweet and that.
Yeah.
The minute I went through them double doors at the hospital, my son a few months old went in exactly the same thing. He was in there 4 days. As my son was in hospital, yeah?
Yeah.
My daughter nearly died and she was out. She was just recovering.
Yeah.
I had Aki come over and say, I'm going to murder your kids.
Jesus
So I snapped. So yeah, that's your reason. Because obviously I just nearly lost my children and my son was still in hospital a few months.
Yeah. And you know what? Again, just doing things like my degree, I know I keep going on about it and I'm sorry if it's boring anyone, but it is teaching me a lot of things, and I've said this all along about everybody, including it's helped me understanding myself more to the point, which is why I wanted to do it in the first place. But people do act out of character. Good people do bad things. Yeah, they do. And I am one of them. I am one of them, but I hold my hands up. I fucking hold my hands up when I've done something wrong. And 9 times out of 10, it's when I've calmed down. It doesn't take me that long to calm down. I'm very quick to get heightened because of the PTSD, but I'm quicker coming down than I am going up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I'm coming down even.
As I was saying, sorry if I interrupted you. I've never once gone on live and said, no, I didn't say it. I said it on an open live, what I said to him. Yeah, we're racist, but I was angry at the time. And look, everyone's made mistakes. People say things out of anger, and yeah, it was out of anger. And I have apologised for that. I've never once said, no, it weren't me, I didn't do it. I've always owned up to what I've said. If I've said something, yeah, I've said sorry because I've been banged out of order for it. But at the end of the day, my children shouldn't be being brought into it as well when my head's not all there, when I've nearly seen them, when I nearly watched them both die in front of me. Do you know what I mean?
I just think, I hope you know now, though, like, the impact that something like that does have on people is phenomenal. And I didn't realise it so much growing up, but it was more when I got with Doug that I realised how real racism really is. Like, considering what generation we're in, what day and age we're in, it is rife out there. There is no denying that. No one is denying that fact. And there's no denying that we don't understand what they go through. We don't. We couldn't possibly. We couldn't possibly. So, you know, I'm not going to be judge and jury where you're concerned. That's not down to me. Like, I don't like what you said, but then, you know, I know that I act out of character in bad situations. And how old are you now, if you don't mind me asking, Troy?
32.
See, again, so this is like, you were young as well.
Yeah. I was still in my teens, you know what I mean?
So I take it your opinion since then has changed of Muslims.
Listen, I've said on my live, I said it today. When I first came onto this troll, I mixed in with the wrong set of people, and I was a troll. Yeah, I was a bad troll.
Okay.
I've admitted that, and since then I've been exposing people now for 2 or 3 years, and ever since then I've never looked back. Being a troll, right? Don't get me wrong, I was bad, right? I've admitted that, and it's nothing to be proud of. Like I said, I mixed in with the wrong people, and then obviously one day I just stopped, and I thought I just can't keep doing it, because at the end of the day, people's mental health matters as well. It's not a joke. Too many people use that.
Of course. It definitely does. I don't know, Troy. I just know that a lot of people are saying that you're a good guy now. So, and like, I don't mean. Again, I can't hang you for this. It's not my fucking problem. It's not like you're around me or whatever. And I just think I've just witnessed so much stuff happen to myself, happen to my other friends, to my current friends now on TikTok. People do bad. Good people do bad things, and that's just a fact of life, unfortunately. And people do change, and they can change. And I just think that it's so hard, because I want to sit here and tell you everything about that's happened, so you know that you weren't just blindly fucking sticking up for someone. Like, it's facts what you're saying. Like, but I just don't want to give that airtime to her. She really is showing herself for herself, and I'm not putting Paigey in that category, because I think again Paigey is only guilty at this point of blindly supporting her friend, and we've all done that. We've all done that, but no one ever gives us any fucking credit for that. No, you don't get credit for that, for sticking up for the wrong people. And I've done that over and over and over again. She might be as bad, but she hasn't been bad to me, okay? The worst thing she's done to me, Billionaires, is give Torian a page to talk about me and call me an NONC.
Well, she's done it with me. She's done it with me today. It's just, like I said, I wouldn't bother giving him the airtime because they're just not worth it, to be honest with you.
No.
The racing card, they tried throwing the race card at me today, do you know what I mean? And all they're doing is laughing at the shit they were coming out with.
Well, I believe that you were the guy in the video, were you not, that she called Pink?
Which one?
I don't know. I just got sent a video whilst I was on this live. The names we get called by them, Torian, all of them, Tam. I know, Danny, I've heard. Someone's been telling me today.
What she don't know is she's trying to claim that I'm racist, this, that and the other, yeah? But she don't realise...
You're not asking you outright, are you?
She doesn't realise I've got a video of her being racist as well, so basically they're supporting a racist.
Yeah, there isn't a race card. I've got Peter Troy, with the greatest of respect as well, someone's just pointed this out and it is true. We've got to stop saying race card.
Yeah.
I do believe that there is a metaphoric thing that exists where...
No, but you get what I'm getting at.
Yeah, no, I get what you're getting at, but I think a lot of people find that offensive, and I think that's another thing that we have to bear in mind. Just like when I said what I shouldn't have said about the doll, like once I'd calm down, if it offends people, then it shouldn't be said. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I'm just letting you know that you're probably going to get jumped on for that, because I've seen a lot of people get jumped on for that card thing, and there isn't a race card per se, but I do get the innuendo.
Yeah, you get where I'm coming from.
Yeah, 100%. And I do feel like Torian's got that. Can someone block Josephine too? She's another nobody that I don't really want to answer to because you keep talking at me.
Just put it out there. You won't block this account, so you better block this one as well. Listen, at the end of the day, I've come in here and I said, listen, if you don't like me, scroll, block me, do whatever you want. I don't care. I'm not going to lose out on sleep. Support me then, fair enough.
That's exactly what I'm saying at this point. This Tilly tape stuff has been played over and over again. And Troy, you're not an idiot, yeah? If you were recorded for 7 to 9 hours and they've got a 3-minute clip, do you really think that's fucking realistic conversation?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Down to what they want use here.
Exactly that. So all this Canadian Angie and TikTok Teapot or whatever they were called sitting there, oh, but there's no drop. Like, are you sound specialists now? Because what I've noticed with all of yous at the moment, and I say all of yous because yous lot are all the ones that are attacking us. Yous all are doctors, like, you know, you're consultants for disabilities now. You know all about fibromyalgia. You know all about different races. You know all about our families because you're obviously our paediatricians as well. Like, you're sound specialists now as well. You know. You're nobodies. You're just absolute bullies is what all of you are. And for Torian to be running around saying suck your mum to people whilst telling everybody that I've used her unalived parents is vile. Like, I've had loads of people in the last few days tell me that she's been telling people to suck their mums. So what? It's one rule for you, Torian, and not for me. Is that how it works?
Exactly what she said to me today in the box. She said, oh, someone come from my dead parents, so...
But I didn't do that, and that was the other reason why I wanted to speak to you, because I didn't do that. I told her to suck her mum. I told her to suck her mum because she was threatening, and I've got I've shown the proof already, and that's the other thing that I don't think I'm willing to do at this point. Like, I've shown the evidence. You can go and YouTube it on The Observer.
Yeah.
Honestly, The Observer is the best person to go and look for lives for because she catches everything, and she's amazing. So all the evidence is over there. Evening, Pagan. Nice to have you. All the evidence is over there of what's said, what was done, the comments that she was making on my profile. Like, all I did was defend Miss Derry. Yeah. And if Miss Derry wants to get in the box, she can. If she doesn't, that's also fine. There's a lot of people in here, I understand. But all I did was say to Miss Derry, say to her to leave Miss Derry alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, Joanne. A lot of people have messaged me saying they bullied Troy today as well. I mean, calling him pink, that's racism.
Well,
but of course,
they tried to. I'm not being funny, but they tried to get me to bite it. It never worked, and they're the ones that end up biting. I just sat there and laughed at her.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what she's trying to do to me. Do you feel like that's what she's trying to do?
Don't give it a rise, trust me. Don't give it a rise.
Well, I appreciate you, man, because you don't know me from Adam, to be fair, and for you to stick up for me like you have,
Yeah.
I've only ever defended myself. I've not travelled nowhere. I've not said I'm travelling nowhere. Do you know what I mean? I've not rung people. I've had. I'm gonna play some of the phone calls that I've had as well as the messages. I've had threats. I've had all sorts. I've had people saying that they're at the harvester whilst making monkey noises down the phone. But they're running around saying that racism doesn't work both ways. Well, I don't consider myself anyway at this point because I'm a mixed heritage, but I was born in England. Yeah. So I don't feel like at this point you're making me feel like I don't belong to any group. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day,
you're allowed to say what you can to me, but I can't say nothing back.
At the end of the day, they tried to put me in a corner, but at the end of the day, they met the match for me today, and because I walked back down from them, they didn't like it. They hated it.
Yeah, I heard they were going
just because the women, right? They can't keep going around running the mouth to men and not get it back. Do you know what I mean?
It's going too far. And you know what? There's so many people that are messaging me, Troy, saying that they think they're racist because of the way that they're treating people.
Yeah, Bandit. Yeah,
have you had it as well?
It's just a joke, honestly. Like,
I just don't. I feel like if I entertain this, I'm giving her the clout that she wants so badly. I mean, imagine being a mum of a. Actually, do you know what? Let me not even go there.
At the end of the day, all I'm going to carry on doing, I'm not going to give them the airtime, which is what they want. All this has started over because I had someone in my box who's followed me for a long time and he felt safe in my box exposing someone. Do you know what I mean? And this is all it's come around.
This is just a joke. T-tapes will be sent to every future employer of yours. I don't really... Oh, well, because you think you're... See what I mean? You're born detectives now as well. Do you think you're really going to know if I'm employed or not?
How old are these people?
12 at this point.
That's what
13. They act like a bunch of schoolgirls. That's what they're acting like. You're all acting...
Yeah. We're all on the app to do the same thing. And these are just trying to break it.
Troy, do you know what the break of it is? I'm not even on the app. That's a fact. I've literally only been doing lives this week because of this situation.
Yeah.
They're inciting hate. They're a part of the problem. They are. And Paige, you should know that because it's all over our criminology books about how media affects people's social standing.
So look, I'm just going to say this now, yeah? Yeah, I were wrong for saying it. I said it out of anger. Don't like me, block me, yeah? It's as simple as that. I'm not going to lose out on no sleep.
No, I didn't, James.
You know what I mean? Troy. At the end of the day, I've admitted I've said it, right? I've not lied. Right? If I've said it under open live, I'm going to admit to you that I've said it. I have no reason to lie. Block me if you don't like me. If you want to support me, it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to lose out on no sleep whatsoever.
It is, Kit Kat. It is.
Good evening. Just a quick pass-in one, Tam.
Yes, babe.
Right, and this is to everyone watching. I've known Tam over 7 years.
Oh, God, here we go.
I have known Tam for over 7 years, right? And it was outed on another platform that these tapes was a complete setup. So why are people still dragging this bollocks up, man?
Is this the proper Angie?
Yep.
Right, Angie, I want to say something to you as well. So I had people coming into my life saying that you were running my name and then people saying you wasn't. But I did get told of one of your supporters there that you had me back against these people, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. I just wanted to say, though, that's fine and things, but, you know, we did try and warn you, like, you know what I mean? And I just say that the only reason they didn't want me to do it on my platform was because, you know, they just got it in for me.
Well, yeah,
I've
said to these people, right, I said, I'm not going to do it on any platform because I think it cause drama.
I only come up to say that.
Thank you, Cam. I appreciate it.
Drama because these people don't need the drama. What this guy's
all right, honestly.
Yeah, I know. Can I just say one thing though? Also, yeah, can I just say one little thing though to you, Troy? Is like, you know, about the racism stuff. I understand where you're coming from, 100%. But you know, in my opinion, you know, there's even out of anger, I just don't think anyone should be racist. Do you know what I mean? Because my cousin...
I've basically just been sat in the box said, yeah, I was wrong.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. I mean, my cousin, he's Muslim.
Oh, believe me, Angie, if it sounds like that's what I'm saying, that I'm not
saying that, I just wanted to put that out
anyone twist that. I'm not saying that it's okay to be racist in any capacity whatsoever. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just trying to be understanding.
I don't want to sound like I'm being a flip. Yeah, I don't want to sound like I'm being flip flop because I'm really not. But
no, I'm just clearing it up because you're right. That's probably how it's going to be twisted, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And we all. I just wanted to, I think we all acknowledge there's no excuse for that. But I do understand when you're really angry at the time. You know what I mean? I do understand. Then it was 13 years ago. People change, like what you said, Tam, 100%.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But like I said, I did have your back anyway, Troy. I just, I did try and warn you. What they do is they manipulate you, and they're now coming for Tam, and you got bananaed as well, didn't you, Tam? Troy got bananaed. I got bananaed twice, and I just think that I don't know. But yeah, it's weird. But we've got bigger platforms. You've got to realise that, Tam. You've got a big platform. I got a big platform.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I have, Angie. And that's the problem. Like, yous have, 100%. Like,
we've got 800 people in here.
I know, but that's only because it's drama, right?
It's not that I didn't want to do it on a big platform. It's the fact that it's the drama that we're going round. I thought, these people don't need the drama and I can't do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a fake.
Calm awareness, and that's all I want.
Well, that was a fake account of me.
Lies from that girl, Victoria. I don't know what live you're referring to, darling.
And I'm going to tell everybody now, right? So the person behind that Troy is racist account who's caused all this. That's Feisty's ex-missus, Maz.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, another trouble causer. And Maz, by the way, they will be finding out that you sent the racist video out as well. Angie, you got that video today, didn't you? That I sent.
I haven't looked at my messages yet.
I sent it to someone who messaged me, and I sent it through to them. And it shows one of them being racist, and they're supporting racism as well, and they're trying to out other people for it. And
I'm actually collating all my stuff together, all my videos together, guys. So
that's Maz behind that account as well. So she's been stirring shit. She's the one that's caused all this.
Sorry, guys. 2 seconds. Mods, can we make sure we're not blocking people for no reason? Like, I don't care if people have got opinions. It's only attacks that we're blocking, yeah? Just to clarify. Yes, I can see you. I know I owe you a McDonald's. You say it every time I'm live.
Can I just also say, remember the guys that Torian also said about Tam's kids.
Yeah, she did. She said she was going to drag me in front of my dusty kids. And then she told Ange, and Ange will correct me if I'm lying, she told Ange I said what I said when Ange asked her about my kids. So
when I asked
never attacked her mum like she's claiming it's a lie.
When I asked Elisa, what do you think of that? Elisa said she would do the same. She would say the same thing if somebody attacked her parents.
I understand that, but I wasn't attacking her parents.
Yeah, but I don't understand that because they're parents, they're adults. I'm not saying anyone should attack their parents. I mean, I retaliate back.
No, kids definitely should be left out of the equation, but I understand the point that she's trying to make, but I wasn't actually talking about her parents. That's all I'm saying. Like,
I'm sorry, Tam, I disagree. I think it's the sickest thing you could say to say you're going to...
It is sick, but Angie, I'm so used to it now. I'm so used to it. I'm desensitized to it. I am so used to people using my fucking kids that it doesn't. Well, you just saw what happened. Like, no, it's not okay. But you know what? It's going to happen next week. It's going to happen the week after that. I'm going around in circles, and I have been for the last 7 years.
You know what, Pam? There's no excuse for her saying that. Even if I know you didn't go for
my dusty kids.
I know you didn't go for a mum or dad, but even if you had, there's still no excuse to bring in innocent children.
No, and my kids are far from fucking dusty, trust me.
I think we can just say that this app's just fell to pieces on it. Yeah,
I'm so used to it, it's sad. Isn't it sad that I react like that? Don't you think?
Right, like I said, it's not right what I've done, it's not right what Tam's done. But I understand where Tam's coming from as well, because I had it from PLM. I thought about 2 years constantly trying to come at me. Do you know what I mean?
And you know what? It's like me. Some of the things I say, it's retaliation because you snap. You do get to a point and you snap and you say the most awful things. What they are narcissists, where they sit there calmly, bait. They goad. It's like goading the bear. Goad. And eventually you snap and you say something really bad that you shouldn't say. And next minute you're on the FYP. But it's like, what about, well, wait a minute, it's because someone's just come for me. They said the most awful thing about so-and-so. But because you haven't got the screen recording, they have. Do you get what I'm saying? And you look like the retaliation. You look like the terrible one. If you keep
and again, this is another reason why I'm not doing this live, because anything I say is just going to get twisted into whatever they want to fucking campaign for next. Do you know what I mean?
Well, just remember, if someone keeps poking, then they're going to get a reaction.
Yeah, but I just don't agree with some of the levels, and I've never said some of the things that's come out of people's mouths on here. I thought Facebook was bad, in all honesty, but this place has been an absolute nightmare. Like, I don't really want to go into it or get round with like arguing with people, but there are just things, and I've just had enough, and I'm not trying to be that person. I'm not trying to be that person. I'm not trying to be around those people. But I just wanted to say that I appreciate anyone, including you two, that has offended me, despite our history, Ange, and despite the things that have been said. Like, you know, I've also said awful things to you, to be fair.
You know what I was told to me today, and I'm not gonna say names, but that basically I should be throwing you under the bus because of the past. You know,
you know what, Ange? It works both ways, because I'm very conflicted about, even now. This is what I feel really uncomfortable, because I know that there's a lot of people that has been hurt in the process of all of this stuff and what's been said, and I feel like I'm in that same position. Like,
basically, what they're saying is that I should go with their lies about you just because of what's happened in the past, and I can't do that.
I know, and
you got to remember as well. People doing it in my life, they come over and they cause shit and try and cause dramas.
They want the full reaction. Do you know what, Ange? Hasn't all the war in us already made us ill enough at times? Do you know what I mean? What's the point? What is the point at this point? It's just going to go round in circles. All the stuff that we've said is going to get dragged up. All my family's going to get dragged into it. Everyone else's family's going to get dragged into it. My children get dragged into it. Like, I don't want to do this no more. In all honesty, do you know what, Torian? Take the platform. I've not said a word to you. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, and that's what they want from me, Tam, because I'm live pretty much all the time, right? Sometimes I go live for about 5 hours. I've got sometimes about 1K to 3K, sometimes more, depending on what I'm talking about. And they hate it because I'm on such a long time, they can't go live. Because when they go live, their viewers, they don't get the viewers in because I'm live. They want my support. I've got loyal support and they want that.
You really have. I wanted to ask you something, and I was thinking about this earlier on, because I was thinking about all the things that I wanted to say to just show that actually these people that people are listening to are just as bad, if not worse. Am I not right in saying that they were friends with you and on your platform, even though they were told that you had said racist things before? Sorry to put it in that way, but they were friends with you, were they not?
First of all, yes, I didn't say any there was no racial intention behind what I said. When I said about the other thing,
everybody had told them.
Yes, they were in my books. Yes, they were in my books.
Thank you. So, you know, again, it just feels like this whole thing has been constructed to make them more popular, to push whatever narrative they've got, because people, including Hayley Comet, she's another one that has used this situation to build our own platform. And I just think, how much of a vile lot of people are you that you want to use people's traumas, disabilities, races, call them nonces and racists and get them bullied and told to unalive themselves, children being used. You want your platform built on that. Do you know what? Take it.
You know why they dislike me so much? You know why they dislike me so much, Torian? Because I support Pearl. And they started to call me an enabler. That's how it all started, really. But no one tells me who I'm going to be friends with. You know what also they did? They battled me, they gifted me, and they called me Auntie Angie.
I came off because of the level, and I'll be truthful with you, I came off because of the level of what everyone was going to, because everybody was doing it. Everyone was doing it. It was getting worse, and I couldn't cope with it anymore. So I decided that I was going to stay away from TikTok. I was going to go into the people's lives. I've not been anywhere near you, have I? Not said anything about you for ages. Not said anything about anyone for ages. Just go into the people that I like. Have a bit of a laugh, bit of banter. Watch lives that I like. Go back to my normal life like anyone else does. Like a normal person, just flicking through thingy. But she will, for whatever reason, she will not leave me alone. And that is the only reason that I've been back on lives. Angie, have you seen me lately?
No.
Exactly. So what is this all about if it's not about getting you clout?
Well, look, all I'm going to say now, just don't give them the time of day. Just carry on doing what you're doing. They're just looking for the drama. They'll get bored. And listen, the way I see it, they're going to do it to the wrong person one day who suffers really bad with mental health, and it's going to be on their head.
Well, Troy, do you know what? I am actually going to the police this time. Normally, the only time I go to the police is when I find out that someone's going to the police. Now, I've got a screenshot, which I've sent to you, Angie, if you check. I've got a screenshot where it says that Torian has said that she's going to the police about me. So, do you know what, Torian? I've got every video that you've done saying that you was at my house. I've got every video that you did where you was racist towards me. I've got every video that you've done since then Like, you don't understand the level of my mods. My mods are fucking bollocks.
Damn,
mate.
apparently she wins the police about me. I'm still waiting for them.
Well, I am going to the police tomorrow because this is harassment. She supposedly, she's insistent at this point that she's not lying about coming to mine. So do you know what? I'm going to take that and I'm going to go to the police tomorrow and tell them this lunatic from TikTok is literally driving down to Maidstone and threatening me, and I'll show them the whole fucking lot. Like, everything. And Miss Derry's already said that she'll make a statement, because that's another thing that you lied about.
They also changed the law in April 2024 about certain things like malicious communications, online stalking and harassment. So they have that people need to brush up on their law, because it does.
Yeah, 100%. So that's what I'm going to do, because there's no other way to shut this girl up. I've tried being quiet, and all she's doing is dragging up things that traumatise me. And, you know, not just me, my whole family was affected by these Tilly tapes. And enough's enough now. You've come to my house, you said. You've told everybody that. I've got that on recording. You've been racist to Troy. You've been racist to me. I've got all of that. I've got all the fucking phone calls that I've had. Private numbers of yours that you ringing me. I've got all the lives that you've done laughing about it. Like, I'm going to the police. And the same goes for you, Exposed. Don't think I don't know who you are as well.
Right, I'm just going to say this now, yeah. Listen, if you don't like me, you don't like what I said, just fucking block me and move on, because at the end of the day...
Exactly, if you don't like anyone, just leave them. At least you're the wrong people.
I'm going to jump out now anyway, but listen...
Right, Troy, thank you again.
Simple.
And if there's anything you want to know, Troy, about me, that you've been told, just ask me, and I'll tell you what the story is.
No, listen, at the end of the day, I don't believe anything anybody says on the app. If they can't come with receipts, then I don't bother.
Exactly that, and I've been asking Torian for days now to provide proof that she actually turned up at Maidstone, because she only got sent half a postcode. So how did she turn up anywhere?
At the end of the day, I've had people coming in, right, saying I've been locked up for DV and this and that, and it's fucking sick. They shouldn't be using that as a joke.
No, it's disgusting. She called me a nonce. She rang me up to tell me that I was a nonce.
Like, if that were 3 guys today in that box and that I was the woman, it would have been different. It would have been all over the app. You know what I mean? But because it were 3 women against me, trying to, like, make me bite, it were different.
You just said that you have all the proof that you need, and that's why you're going to the police. I know. I am. She's the one insisting that she came. She's the one that's continuing to harass me, so that's why I'm going to the police ads. Well done. Round of applause. God, you're a smart cookie. Anyway.
Right. I'm going to jump out, yeah?
All right, Troy. Well, I'm sorry that we've met under these circumstances, and I hope
Don't worry about it. Trust me, I've met people under worse circumstances.
I'll come and give you a little look and see what you get up to at some point. But thank you, I really appreciate you.
Yeah, no probs. Right, I'll see you later.
Nice to meet you. Speak to you soon. Okay, positive vibes. I don't really think I need to fucking entertain any more of this, to be honest with you. Ads, honestly, sometimes you people, I just don't understand you. I really don't. You're saying that you're asking for proof, though. You're saying that you're asking for proof, though. I didn't say that I'm asking for proof. I've got proof. I've got proof, is what I said. You should open your earlugs a bit. Might hear properly, then. I have taken my medication, so...
Hello.
Hello. Tam,
okay?
Yes, Ree. 2 seconds. Tam, you have my number, and I will inbox you my full name, Babs. So, I'm just going to point out that Miss Derry was the person that Torian has said has gone for her mother, and that's why Torian went for hers. Now, Miss Derry has confirmed to me that is not true. They have never had a problem. There's never been a problem. Miss Derry responded to something Torian had said, and Torian's response was to go for her mum. So, again, hypocrite.
Yeah.
You're not a victim, darling.
Yeah, she's a bully. She's a mean girl.
No, I know, Emma Louise, I am. It is mean girl at this point. You know me, Ree. Normally, I'm up to go head for head.
Yeah.
But I can't. I'm not doing it to myself.
No, you shouldn't. You've got so much going for you. Like, and you know, you got your kids, you got uni, you got Doug, you got so much to look forward to, and they just bring you down.
Exactly, and I just can't. Ray, you've obviously been in the lives when I've had Beth in before. I just can't. I can't justify it. And I was saying this to Miss J earlier on, like, because Miss J was like, "Are you going live?" Because obviously she's been waiting. And she's been supporting me and telling me, you know, not to ignore it all and whatever, like she does. Bless her. And I said to her, I'm so conflicted because right now Beth doesn't need this. Do you know what I mean? This has been tormenting us for years and years and years. And she was very young. There are loads of mitigating circumstances as to what happened with her, as you heard in the previous live. And I don't think she needs to go through that right now. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm a very forgiving person. What they did was fucking vile. Yeah, there's no getting around that. But the facts are still the same. I could not have bribed a paedophile because I was never a decoy. Okay?
Exactly.
That's it. End of story.
The amount of people I've had to say, you do know they were edited, don't you? No, it wasn't. There's evidence. I'm like,
I know, I heard it all there.
I've admitted it.
They've admitted it. The people that actually done the tapes have admitted it several times. Several times.
Exactly.
I'm sure someone must have it somewhere. Like, go and look.
It's really frustrating, like, because, you know, everyone knows that you didn't do it, but they're just running with that now because that's what gets them noticed.
Thanks, very true. It does. And again, is she so desperate for a platform that she wants to run around like this? I mean, I did happen to find another thing for you earlier, Torian. So, you know, again, I'm just let peace take over my little mouth right now. I'm just saying we can all do research. That's all I'm saying. We can all do research, but I've tried to be a different person. Really, you know, I've been trying my hardest to take people away from it. Do you know what I mean?
People snap.
I'm just not doing it. Please go over to YouTube and go and look at the Observer's YouTube channel. She caught my live and it's on there. So all the evidence is there.
Exactly. And the way they were going at Troy, like I was out and I heard from Anne, who's in the comments now, she voice noted me and she told me that like 3 women were on to Troy, like goading him.
Yeah, I've been told that as well.
If that was 3 men and 1 woman, oh my God, can you imagine? It'd be an uproar on this app.
Jodie, I can't find your comment. Where is it? Sorry, Ree. I am listening to you. These mods, I've got so many of them, mate.
Oh God!
Everyone knows she was a hunter. Yeah, exactly, Indigo. Everybody knows that I was a hunter and not a decoy, so it's impossible for me to have bribed anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, thank you, Jodie. Just in it. Never mind. What a surprise. HMRC, eh?
Ooh,
well done, Jodie. Well done. You see, this is what I love about my mods because they become excellent trackers, don't you?
Yes.
Tried to message you on the other account, but you're banned. Yes, Jules. Unfortunately, when I was putting up my evidence, my account got taken down. Luckily, it's only the 10k account, not this one. So, and that's the other thing. Like, I'm enjoying lately. I don't know if everyone's been watching because I know I'm boring everyone with my kids and stuff.
No.
Even in Paris, you've just missed a whole heap of titty tape drama. Sorry, you missed out, babe. So, yeah, I just want to carry on documenting because, you know, I am helping people at the moment in the same situations that I've been in with their children. So, just seeing that, you know, a couple of the girls are on TikTok and they watch, and, you know, I think me just being able, I've messaged you. Okay, Maleficent, thank you again for your support. I love the fact you're always here. Just getting them to watch the progress keeps me going. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know that if I fail in front of all these people, then I'm letting them down in some way. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. You're doing amazing, though.
Me going live tonight and kicking off like I normally do, and I'm not going to mention who it was because I know he wants to be kept out of it, but I was also speaking to somebody else this morning that I really respect, and to be honest with you, he fed me my arse to me. He did. He fed me my arse and he actually gave me a little bit of a reality check. And do you know what? If you're watching, I appreciate you so much. And I said to you this morning, I needed that. I needed someone to stand up to me for 2 seconds because I was being irrational.
Yeah.
I know, Kels, I can do it. And this is the person that I'm trying to be, mate. But you know, over the last 7 years, people have just not let me live my life. They haven't.
No, you can't do anything without them fucking
You've seen
taking
it, haven't you? You've only been around me. How long do you reckon you've been around me? Hi, Julie. About a year, maybe?
Since Feisty Days, I think, isn't it? Like 2 years, maybe? 2.5 years?
Yeah. Oh, has it been that long?
Yeah.
That's fucking gone well quick, ain't it?
I know. Well, I was sleeping for some of it, mind.
It's always easy to be irrational when it's your kids. And do you know what's doing it, Shaniqua? I love your name, by the way. I actually do. That's like one of my top 5 names if I was to have another baby.
Yeah.
So my thing is I think how I felt about myself as a parent and as a human at that time made me so triggered. And at the moment, I don't feel like a horrible person. I don't feel like a bad mother. I don't feel like I'm failing. And this is why it's so important for me to carry on doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because this is actually the real me. What you see on screen when I'm screaming and shouting at people is triggered me. And that's ill me. That's mental health me. Do you know what I mean? That's Tilly Tantrum is who you're seeing.
And then people go, oh, now look, see, this is just Tam being Tam. Like, this is you triggering Tam to that point where she has to defend herself.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I feel like they're doing, Reen. I just don't want to bite to it.
No, they're not.
I have seen you, don't worry. Every part of me, believe me, wants to fucking play it all out there, but I'm just not going to. And I just wanted to show you all, show you all that I am still here, and I do value you. I'm not just going to leave you hanging like that. So I wanted to do this live to appreciate you all as well for keeping me in check. Like, the support that I've had on TikTok has been amazing in comparison.
Yeah.
Delusive Pixie, this is the real me. This is the real me. I don't know. Sometimes the other me is a defence as well, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine this being your day-to-day life, like going out with the kids and, you know, just being chilled and calm. Like, when you're shouting, that's because people have triggered you into that reaction, to get that reaction.
And Reed, you know how much stuff I've neglected this week because of that stuff, and this is why I've had to put a stop to it today, because like I spent 3 hours today cleaning the whole flat because you know what I'm like for my cleaning.
Yeah.
Everything this week has gone up the fucking creek. Everything, and I'm just like, no, you're getting erratic. And then the first person I messaged this morning was the guy that I said just put me in check, and you know what, that kicked me up the arse this morning, and I was just like. You know, I really appreciate him, and I really do hope he's watching, because I hope this, knowing that he felt some type of way about my behaviour, made me feel more ashamed than anything else at that point. And I was just like, right, you've got your kids back, you've proven all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here? Let's reorganise, let's recoup, let's do it.
Yeah.
So practice what you preach, bitch, is what I was telling myself.
Yeah, people don't like seeing people succeed in life. They don't like seeing people happy.
No.
And it's because they're miserable and they want to bring you down to their level.
They do, and they do get me to their level. They do, because you know what I'm like. I'm just like, in real life, you would not say this shit to me.
No, exactly.
So on the internet, when I'm triggered, I'm just like, I'm going to come at you harder. I'm going to say the worst things to you ever, and it's not acceptable. And when people that follow me say that to me, you know what I get like? I get really upset about it.
Yeah.
But I just can't help it, and I just don't want to be that person anymore. So I'm just going to stop allowing these people to make me like that.
Yeah, it's the best way.
Thank you, Jen. I finally got it. It's took 8 years, but I'm there. I'm there, bitch. Whoop, whoop. I would celebrate with a drink, but I don't drink no more.
Oh, God. Celebrate with a cup of tea.
Yeah, no drinking, because then it'll be fucking carnage.
Oh, my God. I couldn't imagine that. Fucking hell.
Just, you keep the Actorian. You just keep it, because honestly and truthfully, you've shown your true colours.
Yeah. Yeah.
8 years is fucking too long. I know, Paris. Paris, how long do you reckon you've known me? Is it 8 years? Or is it longer?
I'm good, Jen.
This would be an interesting one. With Paris. Fucking long. So this accusation is, or the main accusation that I'm getting loads and loads of hate for, thank you, Kels, I can see you, is that I'm racist. What do you think about that?
Oh, flip my neck.
And I've been called some stuff, like, I've been called loads of stuff, several times. Loads.
Yeah. They seem to use that a lot, though, don't they, against people? Like, and it's just like, it's like the word nonce. Like, people throw that around so much that it kind of like, I'm trying to think. Like, it takes it away from, like,
They're desensitizing it, and they're not making, she's not making her point.
No.
You racist, laughing faces. So, Paris, I've got another question. Bearing in mind I know your heritage, and I'm not going to tell your heritage on here, but bearing in mind I know your heritage, if somebody was on a live calling you a silverback, would you be offended? Whilst talking about where you come from.
I would be, if that was me.
Yeah, you would be. So this girl that's calling me a racist did just that.
Yeah.
Now, me and Paris have very similar heritage. Very, very similar heritage. Now, she hasn't watched what's been going on. She's not been pre-prepared. I've not phoned her about none of this. Like, this is the first time she just popped in here, heard about the Tilly tapes being talked about probably, popped in here, and I've just asked her outright. So, there you are. These people, not everybody can be wrong, so you keep running around with this narrative because it's boring and it's jarring, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
That was disgusting. What's disgusting? Oh, what they did, Debs, you mean? They saying you are mixed and they then saying silverback was not right. No, it isn't, Shanika. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. 100%. Zavi. Zav, my main man.
I haven't seen Zavi fucking ages.
I know, he's doing so well. And so is Shan as well. I hope my main bitch is here too. I'm proud of my heritage and I'm proud of my mixed kids. I know you are, Paris, and they are beautiful kids. Oh, Rach. Hi, Rach. Grow up, Sav. I miss you doing that. Grow up, Sav. No matter where he goes, she's there. Grow up, Sav. She's funny. Anyway.
Yeah, just keep smashing uni.
They're all trolling each other now, look. Listen, Torian, in all honesty, you couldn't have got me more wrong if you tried. And you can keep running around saying that I attacked your parents whilst you're not telling people that I told you to suck your mum and you're telling people to suck their mums, like, for the last few days. Like, make it make sense.
Like, how can she go around saying it, but nobody else
Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. Like,
if you're offended by something like that, well, you wouldn't use it. So you can't have it both ways. Sorry.
Exactly.
I miss the old TikTok as well. It's got too much, girls. You know it's bad when I don't want to play. You can't acknowledge someone is mixed and then say a racist name. Whilst saying, Shaniqua, that she doesn't claim my heritage because apparently she has the same heritage as me.
Oh, God.
To make that make sense.
Oh, bloody hell.
It does not make sense one bit to me, and she's a vile human being. I'm absolutely shocked that calls herself a mother, to be quite frank with you, because I would never have said to her, I'm going to do you in front of your kids. No. Never. I'd never call her kids tramps either, or whatever she would. No, what did she say? Dusty. Yeah. Same thing. Dusty, tramps, it's the same thing. Yeah. So...
Your kids are far from dusty, like, you know.
I know it's so far from the truth, and this is why she can't get to me, because I know it's so far from the truth this time, and you're not going to do me like that, because I've worked hard. Exactly. I have worked hard to get where I am. You have no idea how mentally and physically draining it's been. So I'm not even fucking entertaining your bullshit, because you couldn't do what I could do. You could not walk in my shoes in your wildest dreams.
No, exactly.
Tills, I'm off. All right, Jen, go on, babe. Thank you so much for coming.
I need some sage.
I know, I need some sage, I need some incense, I need some fucking salt at the front door. Like, I need to put some sort of fucking Star of David over that bitch's face sometime. I'm going to get a dartboard at this point and throw darts at it with a picture on, do you know what I mean? Like, leave me the fuck alone, you crazy bitch. Fucking at this point, I'll give you an autograph. Stop crying. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
Stop crying, I'll give you an autograph, babe. You were so desperate for it. Just take it. You can have it. I retired years ago. So to stop the slugs, yeah, to stop all of them. The whole lot. The whole fucking garden's out.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I'm creased. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, well, it's been nice talking to you, Tam.
Can I get... it's been nice talking to you as well, Roo. Thank you for coming on.
Oh, you're welcome.
Please don't entertain it if they start giving you shit, babe. Thank you.
Me? Oh, no. They can...
Stage will stalk TikTok. No, you know. Can I get a photo with that autograph? Paris, I've still got your fucking hoodie, mate. You still haven't signed it for me. Or did you sign it? I can't remember now. But do you know what? I've been looking for a reason to get rid of Team Impact hoodies. Do you want them? I'll sign that, babe.
Oh, God.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, shit, I've just sent someone a request. Whoever that was, I'm so sorry. Just decline it, because we're coming off anyway.
Oh, well, look after yourself, Tam.
All right, Ree, go on, take care of yourself. And well done for passing your tests and all the fucking things you're smashing lately.
Oh, I bloody love it.
You. You're on a fucking rampage, you are, girl.
I love it. I got to have a focus, Tam. I'm not allowed to work at the moment, so I had to go to uni. Like, I can't just sit there.
I know. Do you know what? I think in some ways, although it was probably traumatic for you, it's done you a massive favour because you're just like, do you know what? Fuck this. I'm living my life now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Go on, girl. Exactly. I love it.
Yeah. It's got to be done.
Sorry, happy mama. I didn't mean to. Right, go on then, Ray. Go on before I wear you out and all.
Oh, no, you wouldn't wear me out. Oh, take care. And
take care of yourself, babe. I love you.
I love you too. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Right, I'm so sorry that no one got what they wanted. I know that's what everyone came here for, but I just can't be bothered. It's long, dear. It's long. If she wants to make a prat of herself, then let her make a prat of herself. Like, just do me a favour, guys, those of you that are still left. Thank you, Rhea, I appreciate you. Just mass report. That's the best thing that you can do. If you don't like these people and they're affecting how you think about everybody, or they're making you angry about certain types of people, fucking get them gone. What are you doing? What are you waiting for? There's a report button for a reason. You don't have to stand there and let these people keep winning. Miss Derry, honestly, I know you feel terrible. Don't feel terrible. I don't regret sticking up for you. Right, this unfortunately for me comes with the territory. If I didn't want to defend you, I wouldn't have done it. So you have got nothing to feel guilty for. Like, the girl is a liar. We've proven it over and over again. Just, I hope to God she leaves you alone and your parents alone. I know you feel awful, Derek, Miss Derry. I can see you keep saying it, but honestly, don't. You're not the first person that I've defended and got loads of shit for, and you won't be the last, probably, because I can't help it. I can't help it with my big mouth. I can't help but stick up for people. So thank God that you saw her true colours before you ended up, you know, another person that's been gaslit by her. You know, it's only a matter of time. And I'm telling you, one thing I have learnt with all of my enemies, the poisonous ones, they always get their karma when it comes to me, because I always try and do the right thing in the situation. And regardless of whether I make mistakes along the way, I always do it. I always do the right thing in the end, and I always apologise. That's a little bit more than what you've got, Torian. At this point, Torian is out in herself, Tam. The silence is virtue. Thank you, Emma. I appreciate that. A lot of people have been saying that. Oh, Chloe, hello. I did see you, but I thought you'd left. You're welcome.